Hello participants. In this video, let's explore how this revamped ECR filing is done. We are going to do it live. We are going to take an example of a particular establishment and try to file and explore how things have changed and what are the changes and the challan features that has been introduced in this return filing. This is effective from September 2025 return, that is wage month September 2025, filing in October. Okay, now let's go to the unified portal of employer and log into the portal and see how we need to file the ECR. Okay, let's use that user ID and password. Let's enter the captcha also. And remember, from this month onwards, within 30 days, that is within 1 month of an employee exit, you need to give the date of exit in the EPFO portal. Okay, we'll look at that also. I think there's some error in the login. Let's redo it. Okay, once is there an error in captcha? I don't know. We will see. Hopefully this time it logs. Yes, and log into the portal. You can see here, dear employer, EPFO has introduced the revamped electronic challan cum return, that's ECR, for the month of September 2025 onwards. Following key features they have given: segregation of returns and payment, system based validation to prevent submission of incorrect ECR. Of course, earlier was also it is there. Let's see what are the additional features they have added in this. Provision for calculation of damages and interest along with ECR. Okay, this is a new one, because at the time of filing itself the calculation of damages and interest will come. So no, unlike earlier where you will get this damages interest challan much later, now it can be done online. It's very easy thing. This is the right way to go forward. Then provision of revision of ECR with certain conditions. Okay, so there is a revision of ECR that can be done with certain conditions they have given. We'll see what the conditions are. No change in the existing format of ECR. So the most important thing is the ECR format remains the same. The 11 columns will remain the same. There is nothing, no change in that. Okay, so let us proceed. See, you have an alert here. As per EPFO guideline, it is mandated to mark the date of exit for a member within 1 month from the date of leaving from your establishment. So the employer has to ensure that you give a date of exit for that particular employee. If you don't give, tomorrow if there is going to be a problem when they make a claim, so till you give the date of exit, you have to explain to the department why you didn't do it at that time. Otherwise, why have you, they will first send you a notice, contribution not paid till date, till you give the date of exit. So don't forget to give the date of exit, very important, right? So let's move forward. So let's go and look at what is the options available in payment. Return filing, this is a first option available. Then return filing, quick links are there, return challans are there, view old ECR challans. So 4 options are there. So let's look at this first option, return filing. Okay, because today being 9th, people must be start filing. Okay, small changes that we have already discussed in the previous video. What are the changes that has come? But now we are going to look at the live filing. We are going to file live data and see how it works. Okay, now wage month we are going to select here, right? September, perfect. Last return filed for wage month not available. Why not available or not applicable? I don't know, because this revised format is introduced now. They are saying this. At least they can cull out the detail from the previous this thing and just make an provision here. Now, as per this, it says last return filed for wage month not available. So what is this particular month? You have the detail September, there are 27 active members, then we have to start filing the return for this particular month. What does it say? View and upload. We have to look at this, right? Okay, what is the other option we have? So let's go view and upload. Let's see what is this says. Now it is asking us, yes, wage month is September, return filed. Okay, choose the file. We have to select the file here. We'll select the file here. Now let's select the file. Okay, I'm not going to discuss about the ECR part of it, because we have already discussed that. So we are only going to discuss this new features that has been introduced in the ECR. Okay, so let's look at it. Okay, let's select the file. Okay, we'll have an upload file, right? So I have selected the file. It's a regular return. Yes, regular return only. I don't know why there is an option given. Since it is a unexempted establishment, 12%. It is not voluntary. Remarks, yes, if you want to give, you can say September 25 month. Okay, and on the right side you look at the newly joined member for this month. There is nothing. So before uploading the ECR, we will do that, right? So here it will come total left members. Any members who have left, we have to give before filing the return. Please ensure. Okay, somebody has left last month, then please make sure you have to give those exits. That's why it will come automatically here. Okay, then exemption status. There is no exemption for any of the members, this 27 members, right? If you want to download and look at the active member list, you can download and have a look at it. Let's upload this file. Okay, let's see what is it. Unified portal says what is wage month is September, return type regular return, contribution is 12%. Are you sure? Yes, we wanted to file this return. Let's see what is the message that comes. What does it say? File validation failed. What is the reason? Earlier we had reasons. Now we don't have. Where is the reason? File validation failed, it says. What is this? This is the return that is filed. Let's look at what is the error in this file. File validation failed, right? So let's look at the error in this particular file. What is that error? Just a moment. So what does it say? Error, employer PF contribution. The employer PF contribution must match the difference between the due EPF and due EPS contribution based on wages found on line number 17 and 18. So we will look at what is the problem in 17 and 18. It says PF contribution must, that is employer PF contribution must match the difference between the due EPF and due EPS. Okay. So let us look at line number 17 and 18. The line number 17 and 18 are these two lines. Okay. These are the two lines that's going to have a problem. What is that problem? So what is the wages here is 1504 into 12%. How much it works out to? 180.48, because it is less than 50 pice. No, the round off have to be is based on, let's see, we have to change this as 180, and for this person also it is 180. and let's see how this is getting split. Okay, so 1504 into 8.33%. So 125, it is correct here, right? Where is that? Sorry. So this one should be 55, right? Let's save this and try to re-upload again, once again. Okay, so let's choose the file again. This is the one, we have corrected it now. So let's upload it and see how it works. September. Okay, we are going to upload it. It is asking for a confirmation. Let's see. Yes, now file validation successful. Kindly verify the return statement. Now this is what the message which we have received. Return statement generated. So what we have to do is we have to download this particular return statement and keep it as we do it regularly. This is what that particular return is all about. Okay, so let it be there. We know how to look at that. Then let's now approve it. Approval is there. Please download and review the generated ECR return, because they are asking us to download and check everything is okay or not. Okay, so that's the reason that this warning message is coming. Okay, now since we have approved it, let's see what is the next stage. Now return file ID approved successfully. Kindly prepare. Now there is a particular ID is generated, so just make a note of this particular ID number. Okay, so 2510007103997. Maybe this we have to use it at some place where it is required. So now you can look at the total. This PF exemption status, there is no. Pension exemption status, it is not there. EDLA, no exemption. All three will be no for unexempted establishments. Total active member, it is 27. Newly joined, 0. Total left is also 0. Now we have what is gross wages, EPF wages, EPS wages, EDLA, all are same. Mostly because the ceiling, wage ceiling has not been crossed for this particular establishment. Total NCP days, non-contribution days, means some employees might have left during that period. That's okay, they might have only worked part of the month. Okay, that's why there is so much of NCP days. Total return member is 27. Total EPF, total EPS, difference between EPF and EPS. Okay, what is this? This 12,918 and 42,275 will be the PF contribution. This will go to the pension fund. EDLI payment is also there. So sum of the contribution, this is the amount need to be paid. Okay, now the statement slightly changed. Everything is being changed here. Now you can look at account number 1. As I said, these two 42 plus 12 have to be added, and that is coming here as account number 1, right? Then 1762, that is EDLA, account number 2. Pension account, EPS 29,357. What is reflected here is coming. Okay, account number 21. This is EDLI. I'm sorry. Okay, this is admin charges. Both are same, all good, because 0.5%, right? So same. There is no charges for EDLI admin. That's why it is here. So the total amount is there. What need to be paid has to be paid now. Full payment, part payment. The option is given to the employer. You can make full payment or part payment. Okay. Earlier the challan will get generated and you can make payment, but here itself it is coming. Now if you look at the last portion 7Q and 14B, interest and penalty, it will come here. If you file after the due date, say after 15th September, for September after 15th October, say 16th of October, if we are filing the return, that one day will be taken into account for calculation of this interest and penalty. It will appear here. So automatic, this is the new feature that has been introduced here. Now full payment or part payment, it is coming here. Let's view payment challan. We are not going to go and pay here because the client will pay. We can't pay here. So let's have a look at it, how it works out. there is no view challan, it's not there, okay, because we are not paid the challan, that's not coming here. Earlier we used to get the challan, now we are not getting the challan here, only based on payment it will come, okay. Due and deposit balance summary it is here. Let's go back so that we will know what we need to do here. So we have to generate here. Let's see full payment, assuming we are going to do that. Let's look at it, how it works. Yes, prepare challan. Now this is the stage it is coming here, preparation of challan. Now you can prepare challan here. So the process is slightly modified, okay. It is giving a total summary, what is account number 1, account number 2, account number 10, account number 21, all those things is there. Once finalized, you can't modify the challan details. So we are going to now finalize this challan. Now challan is finalized. That means it will generate and give that ECR number. Am I right? Yeah, TRRN number it is generated. So what is the TRRN number? We will note down that. And of course we are going to have it, but just for the sake of security, I am just noting it down. 0418003258. September monthly contribution, due for payment, amount, everything is there. You can pay or just leave it. Now if you go for pay, it will go to the payment portion for part of it, okay. So cancel challan is available. There it said once the challan is generated, you can't change. We can change the challan, okay. We can't modify the challan. There is no option available here. So let's see, if I say pay challan, what does it do? It will go to the banking. Yes, now it has come for the bank, make payment. You can go select the bank here and then make payment accordingly. You come to the payment part of it. So we are going to go back because we are not going to make the payment, the client will make the payment. We will go back and see what happens. Fine, it is there. So this is the revised system of ECR filing. Because it's giving more information to you here, okay. It's a slightly modified version with little bit of additional features like number of active employees, left employee, joined employee, all those details are there, and the calculation part of it, and giving you a slight pop-up warning message that this is what, please confirm. That's it, okay. Now let's look at the other portion. What is this? We'll leave this at this point. That's, you're clear now how to file the revamped ECR. Let's look at return filing quick link. What is this quick link? Return filing home page, view and pay challan, return filing history, direct challan, challan history, file arrears return. So we have arrears return filing. We will do a video on this when we are filing arrears. I will share that also here. Arrear history, then prepare 17Q 14B. Now this is only before September, okay, because now once we are going through the current return filing, it will automatically do. Now let's look at what is return filing for home page means. It will come back here, that page, the regular page where we here you can look at it. Right now if you look at this one, October 27 employees not October, September only we have to pay. Where is the question of October? We have not come to October. Wage month October has already come here. I don't know why it is coming there. Wage month is not due in October, only September is due in October. Why this one is there? I don't know. It is not required as such. View and prepare a challan is available because all those data, earlier we didn't have the data, now we have got all the data here, right? And it is going to go for view and upload or view and prepare challan, all those, or view and pay challan is available here. Correct? Right. So let's look at what are the other options we have here. Return challan. What is this return challan? One more option. The last return challan we have to pay. That's what this option has come separately. Earlier also it was like that. One day you can just go on file. Okay. Now view old challan, easier challan. That's okay. Let's go back to the return filing and see what is the status that's been given in the green highlight. Last time when last return filed for the month of September. Now it is coming here. Look at it. Earlier we didn't have, now it is. So this one is getting updated only from the September month ages. Okay, returns have been filed but payment has not been made. That's why it is confirming only the return filing. Hope this was useful. We have looked at live filing of ECR with the revamped ECR system, and separation of return and payment, and also calculation of interest and penalty if returns are filed after the due date. Now in this case we have filed before the due date, so there is no question of 7Q and 14B. Clear? Hope this video was useful. Thank you. We'll see you in another video.